working on the Wi-Fi?
Well, waiting on that. So I just got another phone call from the radiation guy who does radiation whatever for the Navy. Had to have his approval. He's got to go get a final approval from some explosives guy at the Navy base.
Oh, okay.
Because they do this little calculation on the radiation of my link.
Okay.
Because they move ordnance up and down Rosecrans.
Okay.
And they want to know if it can trigger some sort of ordnance or something. So they're, which is not gonna, but they got to go talk about it.
Right.
It'll work out. Have a Triscuit if you want.
No, I just got some fast food up there. I am full.
Yeah, so the density of the water is adjustable, or the water fog signal-to-noise ratio. And so actually, if you go to my website, nickcantrell.me, it'll take you here. It's web browser based.
So you use reinforcement learning to make all this stuff?
Yeah, so I've got about my best performing reinforcement learning network does okay. You know, on a good run, it can get about 1,000 points in the game. On a bad run.
This is a network to move the sub, not to generate the sub.
Right, yeah. The reinforcement learning does sub control based on position in the water.
Have you done that in real pool?
Not yet. So we're not actually aiming to do reinforcement learning this year. And it's simply because when we tried to actually use validation data to see how things were generalizing, it wasn't working so hot. So if we had a DVL, we might be able to actually try using the reinforcement learning stuff, but we don't have a good position reference right now. I mean, we have an extended Kalman filter in the RoboSub firmware, which gives us a position estimate, but it drifts very aggressively.
What do you use to get
So the Kalman filter, it's all based on the RoboPilot Mega source code, and so it uses 2 gyroscopes, I think 2 accelerometers, so 3 axes for both of them, and so that's pure inertial. It also uses GPS reference or optical flow. Yeah, so we've actually integrated an optical flow sensor on our sub, and at some point this week, I'm going to actually try and add that. Supposedly, all I have to do is change one parameter to GPS type 3, and it should just work.
So what's that optical flow sensor?
So it's called the PX4 flow sensor from, well, it used to be loading. The PX4 FMU group. I don't remember what they call themselves. What?
In 3D robotics.
I mean, I think Lucas Conda was one of the algorithms I used. Yeah, I used to look at some of those. This is all embedded. It runs on an STM32F4 processor. So I'm not sure what specific, you know, they're probably using the C portion of the CD compiling to the STM32F4. And, but, I mean, it would be neat if, you know, it would be neat to do it like in assembly or something, like using FPGA or Verilog or something. Yeah, it's over my head.
Did you know if it uses the denser sparse for the optical flow?
I don't, but it's open source software, so it's called the PX4 flow sensor, and so you can take a look at the source code, and maybe I can ask you about that in a couple days.
Okay, sure.
I do know that there's some neural networks that have actually trained these software. So essentially they create a vector of image training, so temporal vector. And the neural network is one of the probably for a combination of like pulling layer. Yeah, that's really smart thing. Imagine error function how to make the layers.
Is your network end-to-end? Does it take cameras and thrusters, or do you put it?
So in the simulator, the first thing we tried was end-to-end image input to thrusters. And that's how DeepMind was doing it with the Atari stuff, and that was kind of awesome. The thing is, there's this calibration portion where